Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a Bath & Body Works haul / review on some new stuff, and it's not semi-annual stuff, it's brand new stuff, you guys. I have new body care, I have fall candles. I am just way too excited. Fall is my favorite season at the stores, and once July hits, it is like fall, Halloween, all that stuff. I know it's early, but that's just how it goes in the retail world. But don't worry, because there actually is some new summer collections coming out as well. It's not the end of summer quite yet, so let's go ahead and get started. So today in stores, Bath & Body Works actually put out their fall preview for candles, which is so exciting. So some of your favorite pumpkin scents are back, and just some classics that we like to see every year to just get us excited for the fall launches, which will be happening soon. Of course, the semi-annual sale is literally ending in the next week. They also release a couple end of summer collections too, so it's not just new fall. There's plenty of scents that you can burn all year long, and a lot of the fall scents honestly work any time of year, so you know, try not to get too upset about it. That's just how things are in retail. Things do have to be early, but I'm excited for fall, and I know a lot of you guys are as well. And also, I can't wait for the Halloween stuff, which I still think we have about a month on Halloween, because I think they're trying to do it towards end of July, early August, which is a pretty good time, I would say. It's not super early, but I have a feeling they might do an online Halloween sneak peek like they did last year. I think they did it for like one day. You could order stuff early. I hope they do that again, because I just cannot wait to get my hands on that stuff. But let me show you guys some of the fall candles I picked up in stores today. They were doing it $10 off, which isn't the best deal, but there is a 20% off coupon out right now if you do want to use it. But remember, there is going to be some new body care launching next week, so you may want to use it then as well. But let's go over what I picked up. So first thing is the Blueberry Pumpkin Patch candle. Now, they actually have had this one before. It's been years. I remember it coming out called Blueberry Pumpkin Patch. This has notes of farm fresh blueberries, ripe pumpkin, and autumn spice. I feel like it does smell similar to the original. Really similar to a lot of the blueberry, like maple pancakes and stuff like that we've had before. But this is nice. This is like pure blueberries with a little bit of like autumn spice in there, if that makes sense. It is really nice. This is like fresh picked blueberries mixed with a hint of the autumn spice, they call it, which kind of smells like your typical Hobby Lobby or Michael's craft store during fall. That's what it reminds me of. That like spicy note to it. It's really nice. I'm so excited about this one. So this one, technically it's new for this year, but we have had this one a long time ago. And then this one looked new too. This is the freshly brewed coffee. Of course, I feel like this one you can definitely burn all year round. I mean, who doesn't love a good coffee scent? This one doesn't have necessarily notes. It actually like has a description. So it says, enjoy the room filling aroma of fresh coffee beans as you pour yourself a cup of ambition. I feel like this might just be a repackage of, what is it, Paris Cafe? I don't know, you guys. Maybe a hint more like caramel in there. Because as I'm smelling it, I'm getting more caramel notes, coffee beans. So maybe it's slightly different than Paris Cafe, but it's really close if you guys like that one. But I love a good coffee scent, so I wanted to pick this one up. I think this collection has the cutest packaging. So I tried to stick just to new stuff because I've tried all the other fall scents from the past, but I will insert like some clips just going over what they had. Now, if you're not quite ready for fall candles yet and you still want something new, they have this new, I think it's like Comfort Collection, I think is what it's called. I could be wrong on that, but you guys know these White Barn ones, they've been doing these for about a year now. They just look really classy and elegant. I picked up the new apple and charcoal. This says sweet red apple and smoked charcoal. I think this is gonna be so good. This is like the same apple that's in pumpkin apple, and then you get kind of this warmth to it from the charcoal. I don't know what charcoal is supposed to smell like personally, but it smells more fresh than warm for fall, so I think this will work pretty much all year long. It's so nice. And then this one smelled really good too. This is the Blue Jasmine and Currant, which has blue jasmine, currant nectar, and crystal peonies. This is so pretty. It smells like a luxury floral perfume. There's sweetness in there though that like really makes it so intoxicating and delicious. It's not overly floral. Like, I am not a fan of florals. Something about this is so good. Please go smell this one in stores because I think it's just so rich smelling, very elegant, and I think a lot of people are gonna really like this one. So that one's the Blue, Currant, and Jasmine. And then also in that collection I picked up a soap. I just had to have this because this just reminds me of like a niche perfume. This is called Red Cherry and Oud. I did want to let you guys know because a lot of people complained about Bath & Body Works ingredients. They are trying to do a little better, and they're starting with their soaps. So all their soaps now are made without sulfates, parabens, and dyes. This has notes of dark red cherries, agave drizzle, and oud wood. This smells so good. It's more of like a fresh cherry. It's not super edible like Tom Ford Lost Cherry or anything like that, because I do get more of the oud and woody notes in here, but I just think it is so cool. And then I also grabbed this soap, which is called the Desert Pear. I really loved how this one smelled in stores. So this one has notes of sweet pear, watery cactus, and warm desert sun. It's like a cucumber melon, but like pear instead of cucumber. It is so yummy. So I actually got those. I usually don't buy a lot of their soaps, but I was very drawn to those scents. And then I almost forgot about this candle here. I picked up one of their new single wicks in pumpkin peanut brittle. So I think the single wick is in stores, but the 3 wick is online exclusive. This is one of my favorite scents that Bath & Body Works does for the fall. It's like, it's seriously so edible. It smells literally like pumpkin, caramel, dessert. Oh, it's so good. The notes are crunchy caramel brittle, salty peanuts, and toasted pumpkin. So if you want to get the 3 wick, it is online. I highly recommend this scent. Okay, so that's like the candle soap stuff. Now in this bag, I have all the new body care that is coming out. So I don't know if this is technically a fall collection or if this is like the end of summer. I'm going to call this the end of summer collection because these scents to me are very summery still, and they're kind of like an intro into fall. So we're not quite to the fall body care yet, but if you like fresh aquatic scents, I think you're really going to like these. Or if you like more warm, just something different. If you're not really into gourmands, you may like this because these are not like super sweet or dessert like, but I do enjoy them. So let me show you what I have. Okay, so these two have been previewing already in stores in the minis. So they're coming out with the Endless Sea scent. This will be out, I think, Monday, so very soon. This has notes of fresh bergamot, saltwater lily, and ocean driftwood. And this one is really pretty. It is very aquatic and watery, but sweet and fresh. I feel like it has almost a sweet melon kind of vibe to it. That's not technically in the notes. Just fresh, sweet, aquatic, all those things. So this one I actually do like, the sea. I think it's really nice. And then we also have the Wild Sand, which is kind of like the opposite of the sea one. And this one's definitely something different than I think they've done before, because this one actually does remind me of just something very warm and woody smelling. This one has more woody notes, even though I don't think it's listed. But this one says it has prickly pear fruit, cactus flower, and warm agave nectar. It is really warm. It reminds me a little bit of Sensual Amber, which I'm going to be talking about that in a bit. But it's really warm and almost sandalwood-like. I think it's nice as well. So I actually do like these. I think they're honestly perfect for the summer months. These are $17.95. By the way, I know you guys always want to know prices. The prices are definitely getting hiked up there. These are even more because these are the new faceted that are coming out as well, I think, on Monday. So these are really exciting because we have a new scent, and then we have some like returning favorites that we haven't had in a while, and a beloved candle that is now in body care. So let's go over these faceted mists. Now these are $18.95, so definitely pricey on these. You're gonna want a good sale before you buy for sure, because they're definitely not worth almost $20 for a mist, but you know Bath & Body Works, they always have a sale. So let's start out with Sensual Amber. This one is returning. This is a retired scent from Bath & Body Works. This is what the packaging is going to look like on Sensual Amber. It has golden amber, wild berries, orange flower, lotus petals, and creamy sandalwood. This one, it's one that you kind of have to wear for a bit because the dry down is where it's at. It's not really my favorite, I would say, because when I spray a fragrance, I feel like the most enjoyable part for me is when you first spray it. And I feel like it just takes a minute to get into the really like sweet dry down that it has. But when you first spray it, it's kind of more musky. I definitely get the golden amber that is in here, and then the creamy sandalwood notes for sure. And then once it dries down, it gets more sweet, like ooey gooey, and you get more of like the fruity notes from the berries, and the amber pops even more in the dry down. It's kind of like a skin scent though, so it's definitely not super strong by any means once it dries down. But it's nice. I'm sure a lot of you guys have tried this one before. It's been around for years, but I just kind of want to give my thoughts on Sensual Amber. Okay, next, I am so excited that this one's coming back. This is Cactus Blossom, and this has been in body care before, but it's been a while, and of course we have had it in candle, I think, many times, but I really enjoy Cactus Blossom. This has notes of cactus, flower petals, sun-kissed coconut, and then fresh sparkling lemon. This one to me, I think it's pretty strong. It smells like it did before. It smells just like the candle. Something about the scent is just so pretty, the way these notes blend together. It's floral, but it's also sweet at the same time, and it just smells very rich smelling, and it smells like a perfume in my opinion. I don't necessarily smell a lot of coconut in this, but just think like sunny florals and warmth. It's really nice. Now, I was really excited about this scent because this is a very popular candle from Bath & Body Works, Midnight Blue Citrus, and they finally made it in a body care, which I actually think is perfect for summer. I do think this is more of like, maybe a unisex kind of scent, but I think the candle smells so nice. I maybe prefer it in a candle over the body care, but I do still think this is really pretty. This one has notes of juicy citrus, fresh spring water, and sweet mango. And it definitely is very juicy smelling. You do get the citrus notes. It's not as super creamy sweet mango as other ones that I've had in the past from them. It's a little bit sour, but I do think it is very bright and fruity, and typically I don't like a ton of those like bubbly type of scents and fruity scents like that, but this one I actually don't mind. And then lastly, this is the Underwater Oasis. I believe this is a new scent that I haven't smelled before from them, and I actually really like this one. So this one has notes of sparkling bergamot, jasmine, and blue musk, and I think the reason why I love this so much is because it kind of reminds me of one of my favorite Jo Malone perfumes, which is called Blackberry and Bay. It just has a very similar profile, I feel like, and I feel like these are gonna pair so well together. It's very fresh, but like a little bit herbal. It smells very good though. A little bit musky. It probably could be unisex. It's not overly sweet. I think these two are definitely my favorites out of the new launches, the Cactus Blossom and the Underwater Oasis. Overall, I feel like this collection is very appealing to many people. Of course, I'm kind of sad because there isn't really any foodie type of scents in this collection, but I do feel like it fits well for kind of end of summer going into fall. I feel like this whole year Bath & Body Works has done a ton of very fresh scents, which is kind of more than usual. So I'm kind of surprised that there is just so many this year. Eventually I feel like a lot of things start smelling a little bit similar in my opinion. So I feel like that kind of makes it hard, and I just don't get as excited about some of these. But I mean, I feel like fresh scents, fresh fruity scents are probably my favorite behind gourmands or vanillas, and they just wear well, and especially for summer, just easy to throw on, smell clean, pair with some of my other perfumes in my collections as well. But I mean, they're nothing I just like get super hyped for or I'm just in love instantly with, but they're all just generally very nice. Longevity wise, I didn't feel like they were too bad. I wore them today. I like to do either a body lotion or a body oil first to keep my scent on longer, and I feel like they lasted at least 4 hours on me, which I don't think is bad for a mist. Overall, I'm pleased with these, but I'm also really excited to see what else they come up with for fall, and hopefully we have some more gourmand and bakery and foodie scents coming very soon. soon. But I'm curious to see your thoughts on this. What is your favorite scent family? Let me know down below. I feel like a lot of you guys like gourmands like I do, and that's why you follow me. But you know, I want to see who likes the fresh scents, who likes the floral scents as well. So let me know down below, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.